Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. Today I'm going to show you what I've been up to. I've been super busy with orders through my Etsy shop and a huge craft fair I participated in last weekend. I wish I had taken some pictures or some videos to show you my booth and also to show off some of my son's photography. We shared a booth and my son is still in high school and pursuing photography. Some of his pictures are so cool. I cannot wait to use them in my journal. I'm going to have to try to do another video on that just so you guys can see what he does and maybe see if you guys would like to purchase some of those for your journal. So here I'm working on a custom ornament. This is an order I got from the craft fair. So I cut these ornaments at approximately 4 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. And then I also cut out some smaller ones to make pins that I can include as a thank you gift. Now let's finish up this ornament and make it pretty. So I had these beads that were in my stash that worked perfect for this project. I'm pretty sure I got them from Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, but you can find these kind of wooden beads pretty much anywhere. You can get them at places like Hobby Lobby, Amazon, or I think even the Dollar Tree still sells them. I haven't been in there as much as I used to since they've had the price hike. So I'm just going to paint them with a black paint marker. My first go at it, I used a paintbrush and wasn't happy with the coverage. I found with the paint marker, I only needed one coat. And with the paintbrush, it just kind of left streaks. And these are finished beads. They're like painted with a little bit of a gloss to them. And so I needed something that would cover them really well. And so I started by coloring around the hole in the bead. Then I flipped it over to do the same on the other side. I then slid the bead onto a paintbrush handle to finish coloring and also for easy drying. I hang on to a few paintbrush handles from trashed brushes for occasions such as this. So I need 2 black beads for each ornament, and the next wooden bead is going to be a fancy one. I've been dying to try gold leafing, and so that's what we're going to do on the next bead. So I just left these black beads on the paintbrush handles and I would just set them over these little trays to dry. Originally I was using these for the paint, but like I said, that didn't really work out. And so I just left them over these to dry. Using the paint markers actually ended up being really beneficial because they dried really quick with a nice even coat. On the next bead, I started by using a gold paint marker. But I thought of a faster way to get the desired look I was going for. I switched out to a brush and this bronze metallic paint that I picked up from Ollie's. I got this in a 4-pack for only 99 cents. The color is beautiful and helped me get that antique gold look I was looking for. I wasn't worried about the coverage of this paint since I was planning to use gold leafing. I have been dying to use gold leafing, and I picked up this little package at Hobby Lobby for 50% off in the Christmas section. It's super easy to do. I just lightly paint the bead and then wrapped, patted, and pressed the gold leafing around the bead. I then dry brushed some of the brass metallic paint over the gold leafing to give it a more antique gold look. These gold leafing flakes go a long way. This little container should last me a good long time. I did rub off any pieces that were loose. I absolutely love how these gold beads turned out. I then used nylon cording that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.49 for a roll of 8 yards. I have so much of this left over because I did not expect it to go as far as it did. I then threaded the cording through the hole in the top of the ornament, then threaded the cording through the painted beads in the pattern of black, gold, and then black. I'm going to have to make some more of these gold beads to be able to use on my journals. I really love how they turned out. I then tied a simple knot at the top, leaving enough room to hang the ornament. Last and very important, I used a lighter to melt the ends so there wouldn't be any fraying. I absolutely love how this ornament turned out. Remember I said that I cut out some smaller ones for pins? This is one of those projects I most of the time am able to make with scrap wood. I purchased these pin backs from Amazon. The glue I'm using is Gorilla Gel glue. And I often include pins or ornaments as a thank you gift with my orders. I truly appreciate all the support for my small business. Here's the finished pin that coordinates perfect with the ornament. If you're looking for personalized or custom gifts, you can contact me through my Etsy shop at cheartfeltcreations.etsy.com. There is a place for custom orders, and if you're not finding what you're looking for, just send me a message and I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye.